how's it going? Um, oh, hold on. It cleanse my space. Before I do anything. Hey, Truth, are you supposed to be sleeping? I'm good, how are you? Truth, you need to go to sleep. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to sleep either. I know, I think it's your excitement. Hey, thanks for coming in. How's everybody doing tonight? I literally just got on. I would be excited too. When you're in a long distance relationship with somebody and it's your first time meeting them, it's exciting. Hey Babel, how's it going? Oh, Truth, look at this. I just got this today. Look at how cool this is. It's hard to see. The bottom is copper. I am in love with this. It's heavy too. Thanks for liking and subscribing, Maria. They Truth, they literally sold out as I got it. They literally sold out that day. It was I was surprised I got it when I did. I would have I would too. You're meeting somebody for the first time, even though you talk to them every day. It's not the same. It's completely different. That's like and me and Delisha. Like we talked every day and then we met and it was different. If there's anybody in here that wants any readings of any sort, let me know. Truth, what do you want to know? If it's gonna go well? Hey, Hearts Love, how you doing? I know what Truth wants. Truth wants to know if it's gonna go well. Don't even have to ask. I'm not going there. How about we start with like, is it gonna go well? Hold on here. Well, Truth, we're asking, is it gonna go well? I mean, I would say yes. I think, with the it's gonna be a big change. I think it's gonna be different, but I think it's gonna go well. I'm doing good, Hearts Love. Let's see. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Feelings towards me. Yeah, it normally does. Saying goodbye kind of sucks. All right, Hearts Love. Feelings towards me. Feelings towards me. Feelings towards. You still haven't heard from him yet. Feelings. Jackson's feelings. Here we go. Hmm. Yeah, I definitely see the distance here. I think communication. Give me more about communication. Yeah, the communication definitely is going to open up at some point. Reach to be in July. It's kind of like it's like reaching out to you, but in a way of like rekindling a friendship here. I definitely see somebody having more feelings towards the other. So, I feel like if you still have strong feelings, I could sense that. I 7. Yeah, I definitely see the communication opening up. I feel like there's some type of like family issues, something like that that's going on one person or the other. So if you do feel like he's going through a lot, I feel like family is kind of some of the issues here that are going on for him. I don't so I feel like we're rekindling a friendship here. Um I feel like the love and strong feelings is coming from your side, so if we're gonna ask what is his direct feelings here, aside from like we're reopening up we're reopening up that friendship. It gives me the sense of kind of like starting over. His mom is controlling. Yeah, that would make sense. We definitely have some family issues going on here. 6. There's the masculine energy here. Um, that do 60. I feel like when you reconnect, it's going to be like giving me the sense of like we're starting over here. It makes me feel like we're like literally starting from square one, which I feel like from you, it's like, I don't want to do that. But here we've got more, friendship and things like that. There definitely is a sense of one person not feeling like they're being recognized the way they should. And I think that is really apparent with the distance. And so, I think that you need to think for yourself, is this a connection? Are you willing to start over? Are you willing to um start by having, rekindling a friendship with this person, or just having a friendship in general and nothing more? I think that's something that you really need to figure out for yourself, if that's something that you're okay with doing. And it's hard when you have feelings that are more than that with somebody else. uh, Yeah, it's pretty apparent with the friendship piece here. Um, I feel like I see you two coming to an agreement about where you're gonna go with this connection. I think it's like you're gonna go into this conversation with this person not on the same point, but the more you talk, I feel like you're gonna come to an agreement on what kind of connection you both want in the end with this. So I think that, yeah. So, if we want to think about a timeline here, yeah, I mean, you're getting July, I'm getting September. Well, not necessarily. Mm, I don't feel like this is September. I would say within at least next couple months. Yeah. Um, I'm getting more of like 9 weeks. So it's, towards the end of summer here. towards the end of summer. So any time between that, I think the connection should open up. I'm not getting directly July. Yeah, so I would say at least, by the end of summer. You know what I mean? I don't think this is something that's going to happen tomorrow. I think that, I'm getting 9, but that's not September here. September is by the end of summer, so something like that. Let's see here. Hi, thank you for joining. You're very welcome. No, there isn't a. I don't. I'm not doing a list. I kind of do go with just whatever I feel connected. Let's see who's still here. Maria. Jay's attention. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Intentions towards me. Let's see here. Hmm. I definitely see like a lot of flirtation going on here, but I feel like it's like child behavior. I feel like there's like child behavior here. So like I don't know if there's like it feels like somebody's playing games here. But it also feels like it's coming off in like a flirtatious way. It kind of makes me want to laugh, but it's not funny. Like one person is taking this seriously, this connection seriously, but it's like this other person is just there's the male. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got kind of like you feel like you want to be recognized in a certain way and you're not being acknowledged. I definitely got a strong sense of like somebody is ready to settle down here. Like they are in a next place in their life. Like they're ready to really commit and really sit down and really take that next step in their life. I feel like if somebody is trying to, gain or look for that next phase in their life, it's like you don't want to. It's like I'm not playing games. Like I'm done with. I need more of a. Yeah, somebody's definitely ready for the next. Here we go. Ending. They're ready to end either a cycle, or they're ready to end like this phase in their life and ready to start and really just like, the sense here of being honored is definitely like that end of being not necessarily alone, but the end of just a phase in your life, ready to move on. And so, here we've got marriage and children, with an ending, not ending the relationship, but this gives me ending of like, this is where I want to be. This is the next phase for me. I definitely see becoming successful. Um, Communication wise, I think is the biggest issue here of somebody just not really saying exactly what they're ready for. Um, because it's like you don't believe the other person is ready to either commit or want something more in this connection. And you're not feeling like this is the person that is going to honor you, that is going to fulfill that for you. I mean, I see success and abundance here as well. So it's like whoever is ready to take this next step, I feel like they're stable. So if this is you and you feel like you're stable and you're ready to move forward, that's good. You're in a good place. I feel like there's just that distance with the communication here is the biggest issue. Does that make sense to you? I think that, if you're planning on trying to figure out like what are the next steps here, I think trying to really tell your truths to this person, communicating. If they're not communicating with you currently, um, let's see where the communication. Yeah, it's like one of those distant thing. Um, yeah, I think that the next step for you is to really figure out like where you want to go in this connection for yourself. I see, flames here. There definitely is a strong connection here. I feel like, you know, I get the sense of you or this person is just not fully comfortable or trusting to fully open up to that yet. Um, which makes sense if you haven't gotten to that place yet. Because I sense fear here. There's definitely some fear here. You know what I mean? And so, which makes sense if you're not, committed like that. But it's really important if you're talking to somebody and having a connection with somebody, I think communication is the biggest thing. If you're in a place in your life where you're like, I am not looking for somebody that's just in and out, like I am ready to sit down and, make a commitment in my life and commit to somebody else. I think that's important to let somebody know that, you know, make sure you tell them like I'm not playing games here. We're not playing games here. This is more of a, I'm ready to, I'm in a different place in my life. You know what I mean? So I think that's the next best step for you, is to open up that communication a little bit. You know what I mean? And get to know each other on a different level. Um, I think is really important. I think this is going to be something that's going to be taken in from the other person. I don't think this person is going to hear what you have to say and just not be like, fucking whatever. Like, I think that they're definitely going to take it in and listen to what you really have to say. So yeah, so I think that's a good place for, next step for you in this connection. So good luck to you. You're very welcome. See who's still in here. Are you going on Twitch, Truth? I'm surprised you're still in here. I wouldn't be able to sleep either. I mean, I don't really sleep very well anyway. My sleep pattern's all wonky. A watch party. Yeah, I would be too. Yeah, see, I would do Twitch, but I feel pretty comfortable on here. I don't. I got enough on my, enough to my own group of people here. So, I feel like coming on here is the best thing for me. Yeah, I know. You're like, I want to do this, and then you change your mind. You're like, nope, I'm gonna do this. You're like, never mind. I changed my mind. Hey, how are you? I don't have a list. I kind of just use my intuition on who I feel I'm drawn to. I try to get as many people as possible if I can. And I don't get a chance to get to anybody, I do private readings as well. If anybody makes a donation, it's guaranteed. I will guarantee you a reading on live. Huh? Donations are first priority for me. How does H feel about me? Sh- oh, should you go on the event this Saturday? I can answer that real quick for you. That's a definite yes. I think you should go. It feels like in that situation, like there's maybe some drama involved. But I think that going to the event, I think it's going to end up being a good a good thing for you. Um, it feels like it's a type of situation where you're it's like other people there you're kind of don't want to deal with, or maybe afraid to connect with, or something in that sense. um but it gives me a feel of kind of like, don't show other people your fear here, because I've got enemies here in this situation. And so, I think that, but it's also showing good fortune and joy, so I feel like you're going to enjoy yourself um with this event. It's the type of situation where don't let other people know that you're fearful. You know what I mean? Or have other people think that, oh, you're not going to show up because I'm here. Like, take that as in, like, no, I'm fucking going. I don't care if you're there or not. You know what I mean? Kind of getting that attitude in that situation. I think if you go to this, it's definitely going to be a good situation for you. Hi, how are you? Yeah, yeah. It's like one of those like they know, for them, like if like they know you're not going to show up because I'm here. They know, they know that. But you know what? You're going to show up and you're going to be like, fuck you, I'm here. You know what I mean? Don't let other people intimidate you. Don't let other people take your joy in life away. You're letting that fear take in place. You know what I mean? So don't let them, you're letting them win. Don't let them win. Fight back, because this is going to be a time you're going to enjoy. You're welcome. All right. So good luck to you. Have fun. Let me know how that goes. All right. How does H feel about you? How does H feel about you? Oh, thank you for subscribing. Really appreciate it. How does H feel? Oh, we got some feelings up in here. Yeah, there's definitely some strong feelings in place though, but it gives me the sense of kind of like it's more not one-sided, but I feel like you're both on you're both on different paths here in your direct lives. And so it's kind of like, let's see here. I need more to clarify or clarification. Masculine. Yeah. Mm, I just feel like you're both on very different paths in your life. Like, and I don't think that's necessarily, I mean, I feel like it is emotional, but I feel like it's also not. Like you're just you're both doing very two different things here. Um, you know, I do sense the strong feelings, but I feel like because you're both on different paths, and I feel like the communication is a little distant here, that it's kind of like it's been a struggle to continue to say understanding for some reason. We're not understanding something. I feel like if there's some type of thing that there's something happening here, and I don't know if that's for you or for this other person. I don't know if you're a man. Here we go with the connection here. I don't know if you're trying to manifest something on either end, but I feel like if you're hoping for something to happen, something good is definitely coming into this connection, something good. And so, you know, I feel like that's with the communication. Yeah, having hope. You know, I think the hope is there because there's a lot of, aside from the crossroads of being in different places, I feel like if you're hoping for something to happen, that I feel like something's going to break through here. We're breaking through here. I don't know if you're trying to break through to this person emotionally, or breaking through in a conversation of some sort. I feel like that's definitely going to come out to your favor, in a good positive way. I see like friends and family getting involved here, and I think that's also an issue here. I see coming together for agreeing. This is, for me, it's not agreeing. It's more coming together and communication, really opening up here. You're trying to manifest him. Yeah, I think that's, I think it's definitely it's coming in a good way. We've got happiness, love, good news, good signs here. I really want to say kind of we're going to walk through the park and have a conversation type deal. You know, we're gonna the communication is we're gonna physically be together, you know, physically face to face. This isn't a communication or a conversation that's gonna happen over the internet, you know what I mean, or texting here. This is a face to face conversation. And I think it's gonna be really good. I think the biggest thing is communicating about your different paths. That's the biggest issue I see here is, you know, different paths, you know, like you work all the time and I'm busy with school or just, you know, over here in a different, you're just doing two different things. And I think that is something that definitely needs to be communicated together. Um, and and I definitely see that working out and very, I mean, there's a lot here of good stuff, a lot of good stuff, very positive. Paths, as in like, you know, you're doing two different things. You're doing something and it's like I feel like you're both very busy doing different things. You know, you're not doing the same thing. You know, you're manifesting him, but you're also, you know, doing something else in your out in your life, you know what I mean, outside from this connection. And this other person's doing a completely different thing. And so it's like hard to find time because you're doing so many different things, if that makes sense. This isn't like a path as in like I have love for you and this person doesn't, you know. This is more like this gives me the sense of like the biggest issue is finding time. For some reason I don't want to say like it's like hard to find time to connect in a closer way because we're both doing very different things outside, you know, in our life. We're doing very different things. We're very busy. I feel like a busy movement here. And so that's going to be like the biggest issue, but you know, I feel like this is going to be communicated. So good luck to you. You don't know how to go live on a computer? I don't know how to do I don't go on Twitch, so I don't really know. Hey Fire, how's it going? You're very welcome. Fire, is this the same person we've been connecting to? I feel like this is the same conversation we've been having. I'm doing good. I feel you're impatient. You're being impatient. You're you're the impatience. I'm just antsy. You're making me antsy. Like you cannot wait. I'm sorry. This is the antsy. I can sense that impatience. You know, I think it's kind of just you need to take a deep breath. You need to take a deep breath here. It's gonna happen. It's coming. Give me a timeline. Give me a timeline. Give me a timeline. And you know, the timelines aren't necessarily by the day or hour here. I feel like I see you checking all day long. Like you're just constantly I feel like you're just constantly checking your phone, checking your messages. Like Put it down. Take a deep breath. It's gonna happen. Oh, good truth. It's gonna all right, give me a timeline. Give me a timeline. Please. The messages are coming here. Two, two, two. Lots of twos here. Pulling lots of twos for you. I don't know if you've been seeing things like that lately, coming more twos, more twos, more twos. I don't know if you've been seeing things lately. I feel like somebody's trying to connect with you. Somebody's trying to connect with you. Hey, how are you? Somebody's trying to connect with you. It's definitely coming here. You know, I feel like, I mean, that works too. The ones work too. I feel like it's all kind of aligned where it's kind of, I feel like there's being a send of messages for you. You know, if you've noticed that. Here I'm getting twos, and I think it's all kind of closely connected, and just being aware, you know, when you see things like that, taking that as a time to kind of just slowing yourself down a little bit, emotionally, taking a deep breath. Taking a deep breath, you know what I mean? Because it's definitely coming. You know, if we're going to think twos as, I feel like that's not a time though here. I mean, it's a close time. It's too much. It's six. So, you know, June, you know, at least, but I want to say by the end of June, by the end of this month, possibly into next month at some point. I feel like this is one of those situations where it's just kind of driving you a little bit nuts. I mean, I sense that, you know what I mean? I feel like it's consuming you a little bit, you know. I think just slowing down. And you see signs from, you know, your spirit guides and angels. Just take a deep breath at the time and just thank them for guiding you. Yeah, let me know what happens. Hey, how's it going? Attentions for C. Intentions for C. How does that work with both Leos? You're welcome. How does that? Two Leos. Leo's the lion, right? Yeah. I spaced on that for some reason. I'm like, wait, what? I love me Leo men only. You know, if you feel like that works for you, then, you know, everybody, I don't know, can you? It might be. My connection's choppy sometimes. It's funny because, like, I'm an emotional Cancer, but I've been with a lot of Aquariuses where it's, like, not a match at all. Aquarius, well, Aquarius in I think Aquarius is, what is it? It's my moon sign, I believe. I think Pisces is my ascending sign. I'm pretty sure Aquarius is my moon sign. Cancers are very emotional people. Very emotional. Uh-huh. You know, really, I think if you're a Leo and a Cancer, nope. Nope. You're like, I need a manly man, not some bitch crying in the corner. I don't need a man that's always complaining and crying. I want somebody who's a manly man. Yeah, exactly. You're like, why do I have? It's like you're really the man in the relationship at that point. Like, I don't want that. All right, what do we got going for you here? Yeah, Aquariuses aren't lovey-dovey. I struggle with that all the time because I'm like super needy. All right, you know, I feel here that I feel like that separate. This, I don't know if there was some type of celebration that just had. I get a sense of like, excuse me, like there was some. This is outside. I feel like, excuse me, of the relationship. I feel like there was recently some type of celebration acknowledged here. I don't know if this makes me feel like some type of financial, like you were like somebody's being recognized for their hard work here. Somebody's definitely being acknowledged for their hard work here. Um, I feel like there's been some distance here, and it's kind of throwing out some speculations. Definitely is some big type of change, and so I don't know if that has to do with the hard work. Some sense of hard work here. I feel like there's some type like sense of like something is ending. Something is definitely ending. Give me more of this. We're in long distance. Yeah. I definitely see the distance. I feel like it's like something has recently changed though. Um, with like something feels different. I don't like, here's an um ending of a situation here, but I feel like I don't know if there's like something like noticeably like recently that you're like it just the communication or the way that somebody's acting, something just feels different. Or in general it just feels different. Let's see. Yeah, I mean I could be reading for him as well. That's the sometimes the issue. More between you and this person, more between you and directly into this person. Feelings, his feelings. Let's get some feelings out there. Okay. I mean, this person definitely loves you. That's very apparent. Not directly give me straight feelings here. This person definitely sees you with love and longing here. Um, so I feel like if there's questioning of do you really love me? Do you really feel like strong in this connection? I definitely sense that. Um, really, I feel like if there's distance, I feel like a lack of, even though where there is distance physically, I feel like maybe like emotionally, there has been some type of distance emotionally, lack of like just more the recently. Like this feels recent. Um, and I think that this is something that's just going to play out and work itself out. I don't think, it's like a sense of like this person is just going, a little stressed out, or, with the celebration here being acknowledged, if they're being successful in work and stuff like that, just kind of really taking all that in sometimes just feels a little distracting. I feel like outside of the relationship that there's kind of some like distracting with like work. um well, it's like not somebody like romantically taking their attention, but just other things taking this person's attention. um Friends here is pulled up 3 times for me, so I don't know if there's just been a lot of quarrels with friends, some type of drama arising in family or friends. um I think that in the end it's just going to be something that's going to play itself out here. um but I think I feel like there's like we're questioning like what is going on here. I feel like you're being a little distant emotionally from me, and I feel like it's arising some questions of other things, but I'm not seeing anything here, questioning like third party thing. I feel like I'm questioning third party, and I don't see that here. I think that there's just a lot of other things going on that are distracting, um, just distracting me from the deeper stuff. You know what I mean? So, but I see this working itself out. I see success going on here. Obviously, when we're celebrating honor and recognition for your hard labor. business success, there's something huge going on here. Um, huge, like this is a big deal, you know what I mean? So I think that if you're worried about something going on, or just being like, what the hell, this is something new going on here. I think it's just distraction, from friends and family and work. And I think that, if you're questioning how this person's feeling about you, I don't see that being a question here. Um, I think it's just one of those things where that's just going to play out. You give me the sense of you're not afraid to say it how it is. You know what I mean? And so communicating that is absolutely no fucking issue here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was just putting that out there, you know what I mean? Because some people, I feel like there's kind of just questioning of like, things feel a little different, you know what I mean? And so I just wanted to put it out there that that definitely isn't something that's there. So I hate my friends. Yeah, I feel like when I see here I've got quarrels with and distant between family and friends, that could be on either side as well. You know what I mean? And so if he's a hardworking person, I think that would be part of that. Yeah, I feel like it is, other connections definitely become a distraction. And so, you know, you give me the sense of very like strong will, like really strong willed, you know what I mean? And so don't be afraid to put your foot down and cut ties with people that aren't helping you in your life, you know? I prefer to be alone too. Yeah, and I sense that. And you know what? Take that as a good thing. You know what I mean? I think that you obviously recognize the shitty people who they are, if they are not taking any part of your success in your life, then say goodbye, you know what I mean? And so I think that by you putting your energy and putting out, you know, if they're trying to yeah, just block them, you know what I mean? So if they're trying to do negative things towards you, I get a sense of like you kind of want to like sometimes like relay that back, but like that's not going to do anything for you. You know what I mean? Just get those people out of your fucking life because it's not helping you succeed or making you a better person in any way. You know what I mean? And I think that you have absolutely no problem doing that. Hey, how's it going? There you go. You have focus. You know what I mean? This person definitely loves you. And so it's just one of those things that are going to, well, it feels like it's just like the little things right now. You know what I mean? Like it's not anything like significant. Like, I mean, not, you know what I mean? It's not like a thought of like losing somebody. This is more just like basic life shit. There you go. So good luck to you. Yeah, definitely. This person definitely does. You're very welcome. Do your dreams mean something? Hmm. Do your dreams grow? I feel like there is a possible meaning underlining this. I feel like this is like a type of goal base. Maybe like some type of something you're not fully yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a meaning here. I feel like if this is a type of an ability or something, yeah, I feel like it's not fully being manifested. I think it's you're being aware of the situation or the things that are happening to you. Um, Let me see. Yeah. I feel like this is more depth than that subconscious piece, though. I feel like this is more of like your spirit guides trying to get your attention um and certain abilities here for some reason. And I feel like you're acknowledging it, but you're not really acknowledging it in a way. Like it's happening and it's there, but I feel like you're not really pushing to do anything directly about it. And I don't know if that's because you don't know how or it's like there's questioning here. Let me see if they have any messages for you directly. And then take that in as, just messages from your spirit guides here. Messages from spirit guides, please, for you directly. Messages from spirit guides, please. Let me hear my messages. Messages from direct spirit guides, please. Spirit guides, please. Burning to surrender. I let go of all needs and expectations, trusting that I'm already in receipt of exactly what is meant for me at the time. I trust that my needs are honored and met by foreseen and unseen support. This is pretty much saying exactly, kind of what I touched on. It's you sense that they're there trying to give you messages and you know that they're there, but it's really pushing it to that next level of being more open to it and really acknowledging it, not just thinking about it, but really communicating with your spirit guides, talking with them, telling them that you hear them, and you're taking the messages in. For you, here with hematite, your root chakra is the most, is, kind of the focus here, being grounded, connecting with earth here. Opening your third eye, imagination. Use your imagination as you pursue your dreams and wishes. Asking, what do you want? My thoughts create a reality at physical, mental, emotional, spiritual level. Use this power to create relationships between all levels. Meditation, hearing and seeing the truth. So for here, this is giving me a message of, kind of, if you're experiencing those types of things, I think a good point, if you haven't already, is before your feet even touch the ground. You know what I mean? Before you even wake up in the morning, have a book, a little notebook with a pen or whatever you want, something to write with. Before your feet even touch the ground, write exactly what you remember, images, symbols, even letters, colors, anything like that that stand out to you. Write it down, because as soon as your feet touch the ground, most people forget what the symbols are. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can remember certain things to an extent, but I think a lot of the time is, for me, if for me during the day, now I can connect with other people, other people's loved ones and things like that. But sometimes a lot of the time is when you are sleeping, it's your conscious is in a different state. You know what I mean? So it's easier for, your spirit guides, even past loved ones, to connect with you through your dreams and give you symbols and signs. Yeah, you forget. As soon as your feet will touch the ground, that's when you forget. So before you even sit up, right? Laying in bed, you know what I mean? Into me, I see. Exactly, a dream journal. Yeah. I think that's really, I think people, if this is something you really want to manifest or get more information on, you would be surprised. You go back to that later and you wouldn't remember anything, and you'd be like, wow, I wrote all that. This makes sense. This makes sense. It's not necessarily you have to write everything down, like a whole scene that you've seen. I think it's smaller things, like say if you're seeing a certain number or a certain color, colors are really connected with chakras and things like that. If you're seeing a lot of certain symbols, it's just things that they're just trying to send to you in messages. And to me, I see trusting in others, trusting in yourself, taking certain precious moments and calling into a deep and meaningful connection with the world or other people. That makes sense. You know what I mean? If you're looking to really connect in this way, at least that's a really good step for you. You know what I mean? If you're going to work towards manifesting something deeper, I think that's really important. And I think that's, a good next step for you. I think that, is a good way to help you manifest and really remember and also acknowledge the messages that they're trying to give you. So good luck to you. You're very welcome. Did he really? He just jumped. Are you asking if this person is your soulmate or not? Is that pretty much the underlying question here? Is this person, we're asked directly, is this person a soulmate? Yeah, there's definitely soulmate vibes here. I think there's definitely soulmate vibe. I think the sorry. I think the only person questioning whether this is a soulmate or not, I think is coming from you. I think that the happiness is there. I think that I'm getting a strong sense of trust issues here. So I don't. Yeah, we've got love here. You know what I mean? I think that this definitely is a soulmate connection, and I think that whatever's questioning, it's coming from within yourself. You know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of like your own securities, your own trust issues is just kind of getting in the way. What's the future for this connection? I know, right, Truth? um, what is the future for this connection? Future for this connection. I feel like this connection is definitely going to be successful. I feel like it's just the trust. The trust is the biggest issue, and I feel like the trust is from something from the past, like something like emotionally is holding um one or the other back. You know what I mean? And so I feel fear of change, a fear of change here. I feel the fear. You know what I mean? And so I feel like the love is here, the happiness is here. This is more of a, you need to work within yourself to deal with the past issues and work through the trust. And I think that once those things get worked through, that this could be a very successful, this is a very successful connection here. You know, yeah, I mean, yeah, here we go again with the fear of change. Two very big symbols here. There's a fear of change. You know what I mean? Like, trust issues. I mean, this person's definitely going to fulfill your needs. And I don't think that's just physical. I think that's emotional as well. You know, things like marriage and things like that are definitely going to come into this connection in that way. I think it's just your own emotions and your own, trust issues, security, things like, all of those pieces are just kind of like clouding everything. You know what I mean? And I think that's something that needs to be worked out, like within yourself here, because I mean, celebration and wedding here, celebration and wedding and love and love and happiness. It's all here. It's all very here. You just have to access. You have to get past that fear. You have access to this. The fear of ending, the fear of change is huge here. Like a fear of just a lot of fear, and I feel like that's from past. Here we, more marriage here. I mean, you can't, when you're asking future babe, I mean, we've got marriage, end of the line marriage, you know what I mean? So all of that is open to you. All of that is here. You have access to all of those things. Just dealing with the fear and the trust is the biggest boundary I feel here, for you. So good luck to you. Will they reach out before July ends? Will they reach out before July ends? Will they reach out before July ends? I think they will. I think that I think they will. Excuse me. I think they will definitely. I think that it's going to be like a kind of like rekindling something here, in the connection, and I think that it's going to be successful, in communicating here. Yep. It's like communicating after a hard time, a rough situation, some rough situation here. We're coming together. I think that definitely is a very good possibility. We've got a lot of, it's like taking space, taking distance for a while to kind of think and process through things. And then we're coming together and it being, successful and happy. So good luck to you. Yeah, it's like it was like it's like a partial separation to really like take space and work things out. And I think coming back together, I think it feels like that space you took was what you both needed to really come back together, and I saw there with rekindling the, kind of the flame. I feel like going into that, it's going to be better communication between you and this person. So that was it. So if anybody in here hasn't liked to subscribe, please do so. It really helps me out. Muna, is this the same person we talked about the other night? No, we talked about soulmate. I think we were talking about soulmate, future soulmates. I think this is something. Yeah, soulmate. All right. I was just asking. Connection with connection with connection with connection. Yeah, I know. I hope you had a good birthday. Did you do anything fun? Yeah. You know what? It's always good to have a nap, though. You know. Connection with tea. Connection. Oh man. Oh man. I pull out 3 love cards in my first pull. First pull here. I feel like you're trying to manifest something with this person, and I feel like it's eventually going to become successful here. I feel like you're really trying to pull something. Pull. I just pulled cards. Trying to manifest something here. more with this person. And I feel like, what's with the traveling here? You've got a lot of connections with traveling here. In this connection, this connection. I feel like you're waiting for something to come in, like something to be said from this person. Um, it's like you're waiting for this person to open up and tell you about more about feelings here. There's definitely something coming in here with this person. He's your best friend. Yeah, there's definitely something coming in here. Some type of message coming in from this person. This connection, this connection. Hmm. And under no media mortality. I I feel so okay. So I really feel like you're waiting. It's like you're waiting for this person to open up about their emotions about you. Maybe. I know you're saying that's your best friend, but I feel like you feel like there's more to that. Like, like there's more there's more here. There's more here something. And like you're waiting for this person to either tell you how really they feel, or you're waiting for something. I feel like if you're trying to manifest something more with this person, I think it's going to become successful in your we've got a lot of happiness here, but with all the love here, I mean, somebody is somebody is definitely feeling more. This is more than a friendship. More than a friendship here. You are. You think it's time to give up. It's like you're waiting. You know what I mean? I see that. Let's see. Is this person gonna open up? Are they going? I think they are though. This is the thing though. I want to open up directly. So what are their feelings? Give me some of their feelings. More good news. Good news, good news, good news. Wow. I feel like it's coming. It's coming your way. I feel like it's kind of like all this waiting. You feel like you feel like this is one-sided. This is not one-sided. I think that it gives me the sense of like this person has feelings and either hasn't acknowledged their own feelings, or they have and are either questioning it, or it gives me a sense of like I'm kind of like fearful. I think they're afraid to ruin. It's like I don't want to ruin what we have, if that makes sense. Like I mean, you know what I mean? It's like we have such a good connection. I'm afraid to ruin that to go to like this next step, this next level. But I feel the strong connection between both of you here. Like, if I ask directly, this person going to communicate at some point? I think they are. I see this being a successful, very happy connection or relationship here. Let's ask for a timeline here. What are we looking at? A timeline of when is this person going to open up their communication here? Let me shorten this. When is this person going to be open about their true feelings? When is this person going to open about their true feelings? Girl, it's coming soon. I would say next couple months at least. Possibly. Even sooner than that. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I think that this is going to be one of those, I can't say it to your face, I have to text you. This person's not going to be able to say how they feel face to face. So be aware of that, because I mean, with the messages here, this is this is like giving me the sense of like one of those I want to say drunk messages for some reason, like kind of like I'm intoxicated, like you're intoxicated and I just blurt out all of my feelings for some reason. This is a love connection. There's like marriage here though, not necessarily, rich and have, yeah, no, this is definitely like a love connection here. The marriage piece, I'm not sure about, you know, ring symbolizes long-term commitment, long-term, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that I would wait a little longer. If you feel like, I'm sick of just wait a little bit longer and see where this is comes out. You know what I mean? I feel like this is a situation, I feel like if this person's not going to come out with their feelings in the next couple months, it's time for you to really open up and tell them. Because I think you would be surprised how they would react. You know, I wouldn't put this at a loss. I would not. I would not. I feel like feelings haven't been communicated here. It gives me the sense of like it's one of those situations where like you both have feelings for each other, but neither one of you know it from each side, like to that depth. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like you like this person, and they don't know it's to that depth, and like it's kind of the other way around. Hey, how are you? So let me know if anything happens. I'm nosy. I want to know what happens. We got tea going on here. Don't leave me out. I won't tell anybody, I promise. You're impatient. Why am I? Hey, thanks for coming in. Do you do you feel like this person has paid more attention to you than other people? And you're kind of question is that kind of like um yeah. Oh. Mm, I feel like this person is really just acknowledging, feels like you've put in a lot of work into what you've been doing, and I feel like they're actually really seeing it, um and really happy with. I feel like there's like positive progress here, and I feel like they just really are now really seeing for seeing you for who you really are in your work. It's not comfortable for you. Yeah. I feel like this person is really acknowledging um your work more. I mean, I get a sense of like you're feeling like this person is like crossing some boundaries here. And I can sense that. And I'm like flirtatious vibes here. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that is a very strong possibility. I feel like this is a type of person that is somebody that comes I so I feel like this is a type of person that when they really get excited about something like a subject, or really acknowledge something that they're really enjoying, like somebody's work or something like that, and they communicate with people, it gives me the vibes of like like you think they're flirting with them, but like they're not trying. It doesn't get a sense like I'm not getting a sense like he's trying to do it. But it's coming off that way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like it's like he's coming off way too intense. You know what I mean? Like too intense in that way. And I can see how that can be uncomfortable. But I get the strong sense like he's not meaning to do it. It's just something like some people do that. You know what I mean? Like you have a conversation with somebody in public and you're like, that person was flirting with me. But in reality, they either don't know they're doing it. Like it's like he doesn't know that he's doing it. It's not something that it feels like it's on purpose. But I can definitely see how it's coming off that way. I feel like they are trying to acknowledge that the fact that you're doing hard work, like it's like you weren't noticed. It feels like you weren't noticed before and now you're being noticed. And it's kind of like this person feels bad that they didn't acknowledge your your work and they didn't see all of these things and now they do, and now that it's kind of like they're trying to make up for like not really acknowledging things before, but this person's overdoing it in that sense. Yeah, like you're a science student, so you know what I mean? It's like you weren't acknowledged before and now you are. And they're kind of just like, oh my God, this person is like really smart, amazing in their work. Like they're right, and like now they're overdoing it in that sense. But I doesn't like feel like it's like really like on purpose. Like I think they're just it's this person's doing it without really like thinking about it. Yeah. Really? Shh, you be quiet. Stop meowing. You don't need to meow like that. So, I feel like let's see about communication here. Like, what is the next step for this situation? Here we go with acknowledging. Yeah, more acknowledging. There's the male. That's kind of just everything I already said. There's your suspicions, more suspicions. 29. Nope. I feel like beside this is all from you. That's suspicions. I feel like this person really just wants you to feel acknowledged, and I feel like this person wants you to feel like you are a successful person. And like I said, I feel like they're just overdoing it in that sense. Financial success is huge here. I'm starting. You know, I, this is something else here. I feel like this person feels like you could be so successful financially with huge abundance and whatever you're doing, to the point where this person wants to be recognized as part of this success. And so they see all this potential, and it's like they feel like by helping you in that sense, it's like some way they feel like they will be acknowledged in that success, and they want a piece of that success. Um, you know what I mean? So feels a little selfish in that sense. You know, I feel like that's, yeah, it's like they know that you're going to become very successful. He wants to be part of your success, but I think he wants to be, it's like if you were to own a business and it became this big thing, they want to be like, oh, I helped you get that. I helped you be successful on that. You know what I mean? Like, I helped you achieve this abundance. In that way, then it makes them feel like they did something. It feels a little selfish in that sense. You know what I mean? Um, I feel like if this is, yeah, yeah, I mean, that makes complete sense here. You know what I mean? I think that it's a little selfish in the way. You know, it is a way to be cautious. I feel like if there's something that you feel like you can do, because you are a very pulled back person, I feel like it kind of gives me a sense of like you're kind of afraid to open up and express, how you're really feeling. If you are feeling like this person is getting too close, or in the sense of like, I don't need help, don't be afraid to tell, like, I don't need your fucking help right now. Like, I got this. Thank you for your help, but I can do this on my own. You know what I mean? And that in a certain project or what, in that sense. Don't be afraid to tell this person. I think that they know they know of your shyness. They know of your quietness. And so they're going to take advantage of that. I think if you open up and be like, nope, I got this. Good. Thank you. You know, open up a little bit. That communication, I can feel that in my throat. Communication, the lack of communication, it's like a fear thing here. And so I think that if you do that, it will surprise the hell out of it. He'll be like, whoa, okay. You know what I mean? Like, in that sense. um the communication is key here. Do not be afraid to voice yourself. I think that it's like you are getting a little sense of like, this person is intimidating. Was this person isn't going to do anything harmful to you. You know what I mean? It's their place of work. This is their job. This is their place of work. You know what I mean? So I think that communicating with them and saying, I got this, back off a little bit. I think that's going to be okay to communicate that, but you have got to do that. Yeah. It's not going to give you bad karma. It's not bad karma to open up your throat chakra. To be able to communicate what you need for yourself has nothing to, it's not going to give you karma. You can respect somebody enough to tell them, I'm not saying go up to them and be like, get the fuck away from me. I'm saying you respectfully telling them, I can handle this right now. Thank you for your help. If I need anything else, I will let you know. Very respectfully. You know what I'm saying? There is a way to communicate with people and have it come, it's not bad karma to communicate, like, I got this. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry that if I communicate with you respectfully to, let me handle things on my own. And if I do need help, that's what you're there for. And you don't respect that. I don't care what your age is. Like, if you're not going to respect me in that sense, then we have a problem, you know? But I think that it's okay to word that. Like, hey, I don't need help right now. But thank you. Thank you for, trying to help me. I'll let you know if I need anything. Type deal, So good luck to you. You as well. Absolutely. I think as long as you voice yourself, I think you're going to be okay. Success is coming your way. All right. Are we looking for um soulmate soulmate vibes here? If you reach out to Morgan, will you be friends again? I can answer that real quick for you. Reach out to Morgan, will you be friends again? If you reach out to Morgan, here we were kindling a friendship here. If you will you become friends again? I think you will. I think you will become friends again. I'm getting a yes for that. I think it's one of those distant there. I've got two masculine, strong masculine energies here. I feel like whoever's having to do the work is coming from this masculine energy, um, from the distance piece here. But I'm getting yeses all across the board for you. Because you're, being a student, I think, it's like when people see you're the future. You're the future of things. All right, soulmate connections here. You're welcome. You are the future. They see you as the future. All right. Soulmate connection. Next soulmate. Next soulmate connection. Masculine energy. What is with the suspicions here? I feel like, I mean, I absolutely see marriage and happiness. That is true. I feel like there's, what is this friendship thing? I feel like there's some type of suspicions in a friendship here. Like there was some type of outing with a friend here. Distance by cloud. So many enemies here. Distant friends. I need this. It's like you, it's like there's some type of connection with, or there was a connection with a friend here that feels like it had an outing. You know, there's a lot of suspicions on their how they're feeling about you and your emotions towards each other. So connections. Oh yeah, you know, quarrels with people. Oh, disagreements. You know, if you're asking, are you going to become married and happy? That's definitely yes. That answer is absolutely yes. But for some reason, this outing with this person is very significant here. Very significant here. It's kind of like there was emotions arise. Somebody was having some type of feeling, and instead of communicating exactly how they were feeling, they didn't communicate it the right way. You know, it was kind of communicated in the wrong way. I don't do the questions in order. I go to whoever I feel pulls me. If you want to guarantee a reading, donations come first for to guarantee a reading. Okay, so you know this connection relationship is, whoever this outing was with this person is very significant, and I think that it's like this person had feelings for you and they didn't communicate that, you know what I mean? And I feel like you definitely suspected that there was something more here, but it didn't come out. And so I feel like that kind of just went out of the way, and then there was a bunch of shit that just really happened, and it kind of went to shit. um the soulmate here, soulmate connection here, soulmate connection here. I feel like highest fulfillment, if we're asking about career choice, I feel like here we're asking, it's really just saying that the hard work you're putting into career wise, it will be honored and at least acknowledged in that way. I think it's going to be, successful if you're going to, work towards a certain career, things like that. I see the hard focus in that piece. And I think that it's definitely going to be acknowledged in that sense. Look at this connection, please. It just keeps pulling out everything about this particular person. Hmm. Hmm. Or with great abundance. They just really want to talk about a certain situation. This is the problem I'm having. Spirit guides really want to talk about this situation. It's really, really important. The connection you had, or the issue you had with this person, it's really important for them to bring it up. Really important for some way. This is very important for you to process through, I feel like. It's like shit hit the fan and it wasn't dealt with. This needs to be dealt with, if not physically, emotionally within yourself. Hmm. Let's look more for, give me something more for the future here. Something outside this connection. Something outside this connection. Okay. 18, 2, it goes up, 28, 29. Are we coming back together? Are we coming back into this connection? Yeah. I feel like, sorry, I'm just trying to process everything here. I feel like this person is going to come back into reconnecting with you and really kind of communicate about true feelings here, and I think that it's really going to be important to listen to what they have to say, because there is so much success here. I see like an ending of a cycle with this particular person. And I think that it's kind of like starting over type situation. Like we're starting over, trying to move through the past. Because this person has very strong feelings for you, and I see, beside from the success and abundance, coming together on crossroads here, really understanding. We're really understanding here how this person is feeling. It's like it's finally coming a rise here. This person is the only one that has with the key here, kind of opening and unlocking new doors between the connection in you and this person. I feel like, I'm asking soulmate. I feel like this is a connection and a relationship that's really, really important to this person. I feel regret. Like just shitty feel, like I feel shitty about the situation. Like I'm ready to go back and kind of just start, like this needs to be starting over. And I think that the feelings will come out in that way when things open up and are communicated. Um, but it's coming from this person. You know what I mean? It's gonna come from this person. And I think that once that communication piece opens up, that it's things are gonna get better in that sense with this person. Yeah. Let's look for, a timeline. Give me some type of, timeline for opening that communication here. I mean, I think it's going to be soon. I would say, couple months, maybe a couple weeks even. I think that communication piece is going to open up. I think this is a type of soulmate connection here. I feel like it's, when you feel like, even though you've been through something with somebody, and for some reason you just feel a pull to that person, and it's like you can't put your finger on it, but for some reason I just feel like some type of pull to this person. It's there for a reason, you know what I mean? And so it's definitely a soulmate connection. I mean, I feel success in this relationship. I think it's just one of those after, dealing with a lot of crap, coming back together, restarting, opening up communication. I this is definitely soulmate vibes here. I think it's a type of situation where this person just doesn't know how to fully come out to it, processing how they're feeling. Yeah, I think that's all very important. Is it is it Cameron here? Is this I would say yeah. I'm getting yes. I'm getting yes and long and happy life. Long and happy life. But I think I anybody I didn't get to tonight, I'm gonna get off here for the night. It's almost 3 in the morning. So if anybody like a private reading, all of the information is the description below. Yeah. My kids get up early. It's their last day of school. You're very welcome. I get on here a few nights a week. Um, if you come into my lives and I didn't get to you, um, I don't just remember that donations are guaranteed a reading. But thank you for everybody that let me channel your spirit guides this evening. And giving love and healing messages. And I'm going to close off here. I hope everybody has a good night. I'm closing my circle, closing. Gift drink. Have a good night. Thank you.